After buying a commercial oven, Mom has been unstoppable in baking pizzas, bread, and focaccias for the whole family, and she always looks for the perfect combination of ingredients and baking techniques. One thing that contributes to the best baking result is the baking tray. Today we compare two baking trays, the standard aluminum tray supplied with this oven and the UNOX Fakiro tray, which has been specially designed for pizza, focaccia, and bread. The standard baking tray supplied with our oven is quite thin and are not suitable for baking heavy things. After bending, it's become even more unstable and at times it derails and falls down. This is the most annoying thing about this model. It seems UNOX wanted to make it cheap by trimming the rims too narrow. On the other hand, the Fakiro tray is a sturdy 12mm thick piece of solid aluminum with two sides for dual use. One side is flat with a semi-non-stick finish. Notice the rough surface, where you can bake your pizzas, bread, and focaccias on. The other side has ribs. This offers ventilation for frozen doughs and can also be used to grill vegetables. Don't mind the stains on this tray, you have no idea what Mom has baked on it. Regardless which side you slide the Fakiro on, it remains firmly in between the rails and there is no risk of dropping it. I can't imagine 5 kilos of metal crashing on Mom's oven door. She would cry.
Adesso cuciniamo insieme la pizza, la cuciniamo su questa teglia qua e su questa teglia qua e la mettiamo in confronto.
I am really curious to see if the extra price of the Fakiro tray is worth it. Let's check it out. For this comparison test, Mom has prepared a traditional pizza dough like the original one from Naples. Check out the video description for some basic instructions on how to make it. Let's get ready to bake. Preheat the oven with the Fakiro tray in and bring the temperature to the maximum available, which for our oven is 260 degrees Celsius. This oven can get to 260 degrees in just a few minutes, unlike the majority of home ovens. Mom sets the timer to infinite, which means the oven will not turn off automatically, letting her bake more pizzas in a row. Let's start baking this first pizza. Remember, we have the Fakiro tray preheated with the oven at 260 degrees within just a few minutes. We'll time the baking, keeping the pizza in the oven for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We want to keep the same baking time for the different pizzas for a fair comparison. Halfway through the baking time, we turn the pizza.
Beh, sembra bella, ma vediamo sotto.
If this is the result with the Fakiro, I cannot imagine how the pizza will look like with the standard tray.
È rimasta un po' bianchina.
And now we use the standard tray. Sorry it's so bent. It went through all sorts of abuse by Mom. There you are, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's take the pizza out of the oven and check out its bottom.
E come sapevo, immaginavo, guardate qui il colore, è bianca.
Disappointing results for both cases. What did we do wrong? Well, Fakiro is a heavy tray and containing lots of metal. When the oven reaches 260 Celsius, only the outer layer of the tray is at that temperature, while inside it's still warming up. This is why you need to wait for 30 minutes before baking your first pizza after the preheating step. Then, the Fakiro will work like a storage of heat, which will be effectively transferred to the bottom of the pizza.
Bellissima, guardate sotto. Io non la vedo. Com'è?
It's perfect, Mom! What a nice brown color.
Wow.
If you don't want to waste the energy for the long preheating time, you can bake something else, like a bread loaf. Then you will be sure that your Fakiro will be super hot for the best pizza.
Ecco qui le nostre 3 pizze. Mettiamole a confronto. A vedersi così sembrano uguali e bellissime. Ma il problema qual è? Sotto. Questa cotta sulla teglia di alluminio convenzionale, bianchissima. Questa cotta sulla Fakiro, ma non ancora preriscaldata a sufficienza. Adesso voi non lo sentite, però io sotto le mani la sento sicuramente più rigida di questa qua. Questa perfetta. Allora, se volete le pizze perfette, in un UNOX dovete comprare la Fakiro e la dovete preriscaldare per almeno 30 minuti. Ciao!
Subscribe and smash the bell button to receive all our updates. See you in the next episodes of Toni's Home, where every day is a sunny day.